So how about all these head coach moves lately? Robert Saleh to the Titans, the Packers defensive coordinator to Miami, Sean McDermott's done, Harbaugh officially signed with the Giants for, I believe, 5 years. Who's next, and when is McDermott going to Baltimore? Because that's my prediction. Anyways, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to give you my top 5 most disappointing players from the 2025 NFL regular season. Season's been over for about 3 weeks, regular season that is, so I've had time to conclude myself to the 5 most disappointing players, and I do have one honorable mention, so enjoy the video, and as always, go Hawks. Kicking off my list with an honorable mention that I talked about, we got none other than Vikings quarterback J.J. McCarthy, aka 9. Man, a lot of people, most likely including myself, thought he was going to have a really good season for his technical rookie season. After missing all of 2024 because of an injury he got in the first preseason game, a lot of people thought, hey, we got Jay Jettas, we got Addison, we built an offensive line for you, we got one of the best defenses in the league because of Brian Flores, we got a really good backfield on paper, got a top 10 tight end. And what did McCarthy do? In 10 games, he threw up 1,632 passing yards, which is 32nd in the league, 11 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and had a 35.7 QBR. It wasn't even until about December where he actually decided to, play football as a 10th overall pick. Probably should. But no, and him giving himself that on-field alter ego 9 bullshit, that ruined his career for sure. He will never be able to recover from that. Like, even Justin Jefferson said recently on a stream, he's not going to ever bring him on because the people in the chat would decimate him. And he's not wrong, because that's the internet. He's literally the punchline for every bad quarterback meme. On Ghetto Gronk, on NFL hate memes, and NFL memes IG, literally all those big meme pages, he is the punchline for every bad quarterback joke. Alright, let's start this real list now at number 5. By the way, there's 3 receivers, a quarterback, and 1 defensive player on this list to give you a little layout. But coming in at number 5, we got Commanders wide receiver Terry McLaurin. After signing a 3-year, $97 million contract in August, ending a offseason holdout, what did he put up? In also 10 games, him and McCarthy were getting injured a lot this season. He threw up 38 catches, 582 yards, 3 touchdowns in his age 30 season. That is not a Terry McLaurin year. Whether you want to blame it on injuries to the quarterback, bad quarterback play, you can make the argument, but when you have one game with over 80 receiving yards, not even a 100-yard receiving performance this year, and getting out targeted by Deebo Samuel in 2025, 2026, there's a lot of problems there. It just looks like McLaurin, the gas might be running out. The tank is on E right now, and it sucks because he's one of the most flashy wide receivers we've seen since, he entered the NFL in 2019. Age is catching up to him, I guess, but not a great showing for your first year under a new contract that you wanted for an entire offseason. Coming in at number 4, I know it's not right to put a rookie on this kind of list, but I feel like this particular rookie deserves to be on this list. We got Bengals first-round defensive lineman Shamar Stewart. After all the contract drama during the offseason, him almost going back into college to play an extra year because they just couldn't come to an agreement on contract. And it wasn't even about money necessarily. It was about voiding off-field issues in the future or something. But when they were finally able to come to an agreement, and he played his regular season, in 8 games he had 5 solo tackles and a sack in the second to last game of the year. Got 1 sack all year. technically 11 total tackles if you count his 6 assisted tackles. But, yeah, not a good showing. I know stats aren't, like, the most important thing that defines how good a player is. But when you're holding out for all this shit all off season long, threatening to go back to college, finally getting to an agreement, and you put up this for your rookie year, that's trash. Absolutely trash. He can definitely revive himself next year. Definitely can. But, yeah, just not looking like a great draft pick so far. But who would have thought a guy that had like 3 sacks in college won't produce his first year in the NFL? Maybe I'm just being a hater, but his rookie season, Shemar Stewart, was so unbelievably disappointing. Coming in at number 3, our next wide receiver. I know he still hit 1,000 yards, but his standards, his team expectations were really disappointing. Eagles wide receiver A.J. Brown. The drops, the constant bitching and moaning for targets, and then dropping almost every pass when his team needed him the absolute most in the wild card round. The public frustration. Like, he's never really been the guy to lash out, but man, this year, like, really, something really pissed him off all season long. Apparently, he requested a trade like 3 to 4 times during the season. It came out recently. But, yeah, like I said, I know he hit his 4th straight year of 1,000 yards, but the team expectations for him, the standards he has for himself, he just looked like he did not give a rat's ass about Philadelphia this year. That game against the Niners, that was possibly and hopefully his last time ever suiting up for the Philadelphia Eagles. New scenery change possibly needed, and everyone knows he's going to go to either the Steelers or the Patriots. But, yep, not the best showing from A.J. Brown this year. Coming in at number 2, our other quarterback, we got none other than Raiders quarterback Geno Smith. Yes, there was somehow a player more disappointing than him this year, but I don't know, maybe I was one of the only ones that actually thought he could, like, be really good for the Raiders. In my defense, I didn't know Pete Carroll was also going to be this bad with the Raiders, but I just thought, the guy that revived Geno Smith's career, Pete Carroll, coaching him again with an offense with Brock Bowers, Jacoby Myers at the time, Ashton Jeanty, the rookie Ashton Jeanty, that had one of the best running back seasons ever for a college running back. I really thought the Raiders were actually going to make the playoffs this year, but instead, Geno threw up 3,025 yards, 19 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. I believe he led the league in interceptions this year. It was either him or Tua. But yeah, Geno looked like a lost dog out there. He looked worse than his Jet days, to be honest. And like that was really hard to do because he was really bad with the Jets. 34.1 QBR, 67 completion percentage. Was it like in his contract somewhere to throw a pick every game? Because it sure as hell looked like it. It really, really did. Just a horrible showing from Geno Smith and the Raiders this year, but maybe it was all part of the plan to get Fernando Mendoza in April, because you're definitely going to get him. But yeah, Geno Smith, someone shockingly was more disappointing than you this season. Let's get to it. And coming in at number 1 for my most disappointing player of the 2025 NFL season, we got none other than Jacksonville Jaguars wide receiver Brian Thomas Jr. His rookie year, he threw up 87 catches, 1,200 yards, and 10 touchdowns. Looking like the next big thing, was definitely the best rookie wide receiver last year. But this year, what did he throw up? He threw up 48 catches, 707 yards, and only 2 touchdowns. Brother, how? Did it crack 100 yards one time? Not one time. He was like receiver 4 on his team, even after Travis Hunter got injured. Like, brother, dropping problems all fucking year long. Got outproduced by Parker Washington. Nothing against him. Fantastic wide receiver this year. Even got out-targeted by Brenton Strange. Also nothing against him. Great tight end this year. But, like, bro, best receiver last year. A first-round pick in fantasy for a lot of people probably this year. Me included. Still won the championship with with drafting that dumbass. But, yeah, a complete sophomore slump. Looked like a lost puppy out there, just like I said about Geno, but just speechless on how a player like that, to that caliber, could drop off that fucking much. Brian Thomas, most disappointing player in the NFL this year, in my opinion. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so you'll never miss an upload. I will see you in the next video. Go Hawks!